if you can't, you can use your vocabulary list, okay? And it's like a puzzle. You're going to plug that word in that sentence, okay? That will help you to tell me what you think that sentence means, yes? Yeah. And after each pair of sentences, we will do a review. So your job is to try to understand as much as you can, because at the end, you're going to have, you be able to do 1 or 2 writing activities, yes? Yeah. You ready to give it a shot? Okay. Yeah. Let's start with Sarah and Terrence. Sarah, you read the first 2 lines. Everybody else, your job is to what?
Listen.
Listen and follow directions. And follow along. Okay? So you know where we are. Okay. Darius, better choice. Do you need the pencil right now? Okay. Your job is to what? Alrighty, then follow along. Awesome. Okay, Sarah, go ahead and start, sweetie.
The peacock, they said, did not at first have the beautiful feathers in which he now takes so much pride. These Juno, whose favorite he was granted to him one day, which he begged her for a train of feathers to distinguish him from the other birds.
Okay, stop there. Okay, Sarah, there are 2 words that are underlined. Okay, can you tell me the meaning of those, of the 2 sentences without using the by using the context clues? What are they saying in those 2 sentences? What's the meaning? What's the meaning of the 2 sentences? What do those 2 sentences mean? What are they telling us?
That at first he did not have beautiful feathers.
Keep going.
But like when then like Daniel, then now he's like they know it's all about me.
He's been like know it's all about him. Yeah. Okay. Did you read the part about distinguishing his feathers? Did you get that part?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did he get those feathers? He what?
He asked.
Did he ask?
He begged.
He begged. Okay. And why did he want those?
He wanted to show off, kind of make people jealous.
Make people jealous? Okay, cool. So the word distinguish, who can tell me what the word distinguish means? Yes.
Distinguish means make different from.
Okay, means to make different from. Okay? So he wanted those feathers so that it would make him seem different or better than, yes? Yeah. All right. Franny, read the next couple sentences.
Decked in his finery, gleamed with emerald, gold, purple, and azure, he strutted proudly among the birds. All regarded him with envy. Even the most beautiful pheasants, is that right?
You did it perfectly pronounced, yes.
Could see that his beauty was surpassed.
Okay. So, Freddie, what are they saying now about this peacock in those sentences? What are they saying?
It's covered with feathers.
What kind of feathers?
Pretty feathers.
Pretty feathers.
He wants, while showing off his feathers, pretty feathers. A lot of the birds highly thought of him and were really jealous of us.
Okay.
And pheasants are pretty birds.
Okay. How did the other animals feel about him?
They felt very jealous.
Very jealous.
It felt like I want to be like that guy.
Yeah, probably. I want to be like him.
They sort of wanted to be the first to get all that, like, the pretty feathers.
So maybe
Showed off to the ladies.
They wanted to maybe show off.
Yeah.
Maybe show off, right? Yes, he did a lot of showing off and strutting around. Okay? Awesome. let's do a quick review. At the beginning of our fable, what happens? The peacock what? Just tell me all together.
Gets feathers.
The peacock does not what? He doesn't have any. And then he wants them so that he begs, please. He begs Juno, who's the, this is kind of a tongue twister, the Roman Greek goddess of heaven in Greek mythology. He begs her, what did she do?
Not Greek, Roman.
Roman, I'm sorry, sweetheart, Roman. He begs her, so she gives him to him. And then once he gets him, what does he do?
He goes to show off.
He's showing off and he's strutting around like I'm beautiful, right? He wants those feathers. And then how does it make everyone else feel?
Jealous.
Jealous. And you guys gave some good comments. Hey, why does he get those? What makes him so special? Why couldn't I have those? Yes? Okay. Now remember all of these thoughts that you're given, because then you can use that in your writing later. Awesome. Seamus, go ahead and read the beginning of the second paragraph for me.
Presently, the
Present
peacock-
or present?
presently, the peacock saw an eagle soaring high up in the blue sky.
Thank you for following along, sweetie. I know you're doing exactly what I need you to do. If you're not, guys, please fix that mistake. Red light, Darius. Okay. Keep going, sweetie. I'm sorry. Yes, please. Continue.
Desire to fly, as he had been accustomed to do.
Okay.
Lifted his wings, he tried to rise from the ground, but the weight of his magnificent frame held him down.
Okay. Stop there. Okay. So the weight held him down. Okay. So, Seamus, tell me what's happening in those few sentences.
The eagle flew up in the sky, and he had been, it's been usually happening with him that he used to fly, and when he was lifting his beautiful wings, he was going down.
Okay, so he tried to
Fly.
and he was what? Unable to. Why? Sarah.
Because his magnificent train
Mm-hmm.
was like in the way, and it was like holding him down.
It was in the way. And again, a train is not like the choo-choo train. It's a row of objects, in this case, feathers, that flow behind the peacock. And he has so many that they're very heavy. Okay? All right. And they said he was accustomed to. What does accustomed mean? Franny?
Usually happens.
He was able to fly before he got his beautiful feathers. Okay? Was he able to fly now?
No.
No. Question. Let me ask you to make an inference. He was not able to fly. If you once able to do something that's pretty cool, now you can't, how might you feel about it?
You might regret it. You might regret it.
You could be regretful. Dang, why did I gave that up. What's up with that? Why did I do that? Yeah.
Well, you might kind of feel like kind of lost for a second.
And wait, I used to be up there. Now I have to stay down here on the ground. What's up with this? Okay.
And like if a dangerous animal comes and the other peacock fly away, then he's gonna get eaten because now he cannot fly.
Okay, so maybe he might feel what?
Danger.
That he might be in danger now, okay? Because he can't fly. Good comments. Okay, here we go. Mr. Chuga. Start with the instead.
Instead of flying up to greet the first rays of the morning sun or to bathe in the rosy light, among the floating clouds at sunset, he would have to walk over more encumbered and oppressed than any coming back the barnyard fowl.
Okay. Mario, what's happening? happening with the peacock? Can he fly?
No.
He can't fly. Okay? Instead of flying, what was he gonna have to do? What?
They
He was gonna have to what?
gonna have
So
to greet,
he's gonna have to
walk,
walk where? On the
walk on the barn, walk on the ground.
well, he's gonna have to walk on the ground. Okay? They have some pretty big words in here, so let's go back and take a look at those words, guys. They said, let's see. Encumber. It said, instead of flying up to greet the first rays of the morning sun or to bathe in the rosy light among the floating clouds at sunset, he would have to walk the ground more encumbered. What's encumbered? Use your resource list.
Encumbered, weighted down.
He was weighted down, frantic and oppressed, which also means what?
Sit down.
Yeah, kept down. Okay? And he'd have to be that way like common barnyard fowl. Madison, what did they say fowls are? What did we say?
A wild turkey.
A wild turkey or a duck. So common means something that is not really special. So the peacock was now just like the common birds you would see or pheasants you see at a farm if you went ducks, turkeys, okay? So pretty common now, okay? So this is what I want to do, is give you a minute, but we'll do our review of the whole fable. Then I'm going to give you a minute to think about what the lesson, because we said that fables teach a what?
Lesson.
A lesson that can apply to your
Believe.
learning. Okay, learning, but our life. Okay? Lessons that you can use in life or that remind you to do some things in life. So here we go. Okay? At first, what happened? I'm going to point to each person. So if you need to peek back at the table, fine, but be ready when I get to you. Round robin summary. What happened first with the peacock?
He did not have blue feathers.
Okay, and what did he do?
He asked the Juno.
He asked or
Begged
he begged Juno. Who's Juno?
the princess,
The Roman queen,
woman queen of God,
goddess, and
heaven.
okay, good job. So he begged her, and what did she do? He begged the goddess, and the goddess did what?
Yeah,
She gave
gave
him the
him the, his, I don't know, gave
right here.
him the beautiful feathers.
She gave him the beautiful feathers. Okay? How did he act once he got those beautiful feathers, Madison?
He was showing off.
He was showing off. Look at me. Look at me. Okay? He was showing off. How did the other animals feel?
They were jealous and why did I get that?
Jealous and saying, why didn't I get that? And then what happened?
They wanted the feathers.
They maybe they wanted some of the feathers, right? Was probably say, hey, I'd like to have those. So he was then what? He was somewhere. Where was he when he saw the eagle? He was what? Who can fill in that gap?
He was still on the ground,
Yes. And what was he doing? He was standing on the ground and he was what?
trying to fly up, but he couldn't.
Well, he was looking in the.
Blue skies.
What did he see?
He saw an eagle
And the eagle was doing what?
flying.
Okay,
and he-
stop. He was flying on. Flying is just like this. Soaring is like going pretty
Soaring.
fast. Okay, stop. Soaring. What did the pheasant? What did the peacock do?
He tried to fly, but he fell down.
He tried to fly and fell down. Seamus, why did he fall down?
Because he had because
Carry on. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay, red light.
because he had too much feathers and he couldn't get all of those heavy feathers up in the air.
Yeah, he had too many beautiful feathers, and he couldn't get all those feathers up. Wasn't working. Yes.
So why didn't he just try to cut some off and then
You know what? Those are good questions.